what's this? Haynes. Just hope so when JFP reach that $2 margin, those days traders don't run in. Yeah, we expect big things from JFP. But let me tell you how the thing goes. JFP result will be good. JFP, as I can see, JFP has always been a good performer. All right. But just this COVID period kind of and it's just natural. The company depends on contract so as to grow revenue. COVID came, every company pulled back on their investments, so all the contracts dried up. So now COVID kind of up on the back burner, contracts start come back in, and it's a good look. All right. So we are expecting the JFP result to be a good one the second quarter. However, we're expecting the price to move also, but the price moving is not guaranteed because a lot of people do not like the JFP stock. And remember, finance come with a little bit of bias thing, the bias. So because a lot of people talk against it and now it is doing well, they might decide still not to change their mind. All right. So we're expecting good things from JFP, I mean, in terms of the result, but there's no guarantee that the stock price will follow. All right. Been holding these shares from inception. Y'all one of the good one, man. A lot of people come out and a lot of people flip the stock, but me never did intend to flip the stock. Me love the stock so much. And then again, Ian, may I wonder if my bias are play into it, because everybody have their own bias, and it is good in finance when you can identify your bias. So I'm a bit of rebel, I know that from birth. So the fact that the whole financial sector did not go against this company, it kind of make me want to go in even harder. You get me? I say. So me think I'm biased towards JSP. I am biased. I know that. And it is simply because so much people did attack against the stock. It make me just want to go in and hold the stock for a long period of time. All right. So I have another video, but I want to jump on the other channel because we have this other channel where them called News Archive, where we unveil the blue collar portfolio. I'm going to want you to watch the video there because we are going to unveil the blue collar portfolio. I guess we update the portfolio when yesterday. All right, so we rebalance the portfolio, we sell off some of the stocks and we buy into some other companies. So you can watch to see what stock we bought into and what stock we sold off. All right, so if you don't subscribe to the channel, then just go on the community tab on blue collar. I mean the channel tab on blue collar. You see the channel. You can just jump over there. So subscribe to the channel and you get videos that deals with that, opens up or unveils blue collar portfolio. All right. So as I said, I mean JFP, we see where the company pocket two new contracts. The company got a contract in California that is overseas, and we keep talking about that because we heard management in an interview, all right, and management was saying that as gas price increases, California company normally get their furnitures from New York. So as gas price increase, it is more expensive to bring those, to transfer those furniture from New York to California. All right. And because of that now, it creates an opportunity to ship those furniture from Jamaica to California at a cheaper rate than what it would cost to bring the furniture from New York. All right. So JFP management was after that opportunity and they did secure a contract in from a company in California. All right. So that's a good look for them. We'll see where the company also I can't remember the name of the company, but they also have a regional contract and this is a 2-year contract where they will be making furniture for a client. All right, so this company has some clients, and they have hired JFP to make those furniture. All right, but we do not expect that these new contracts, revenues coming from these new contracts to show up on the financials in the second quarter. All right, but the airport expansion is continuing, and JFP has made headways in the airport contract, and they spoke about that in their last financial statement. That is first quarter. So they actually got a deposit from the airport to start business. All right. So JFP, it's a good look for them. No, me not hear none of the critics them come out, come say nothing. Them still want to criticize them. Just a wait till the company perform bad, then them talk. And JFP though has a very strong balance sheet. So when we review JFP the last time, when we look at the last quarter result, you see where the company has no debt on its balance sheet. So the company is currently debt free and tax free. So those are two things that is going well for the company. All right, so the company has a very strong balance sheet heading into the second quarter. So we are looking for big things from JFP going forward. I've been tracking the US stock market. I'm not to look for the something, but just read some of the news. I'm a spectator over there also. But it's in a bit of a disarray, possible recession on the horizon. How will that affect JFP? I know it's a good question. That is a good question. But any recession would be negative for JFP. You just have to say that as it relates to this new business where JFP get in the United States. All right. So JFP, just as we just spoke about it, JFP just got this new contract from a California company. One of the things though is that we do not know the what percentage of the company's revenue that contract will actually be. So that's one of the things where you have to be mindful of. All right. So we don't know how large a contract this is. No information was given about how large a contract that is and how that will affect the company's revenue. But if it is that it is a very large contract, then a recession in the United States will mean lower business sentiment. Lower business sentiment will mean less business for Edifocal, just as we saw in the COVID period where business pulled back on their capital expenditure, and that affected JFP operations. All right, so anything that affects business capital budget, capital expenditure, if businesses are waiting to see what will happen, as long as business fall in this wait and see mode, then Edifocal revenue stream will be affected. I mean, JFP revenue stream will be affected.